Hey there, football fans. I've got another football collection. I think this is football, at least the outside is. We'll see if these cards are actually in here. It does look like they are all the same, so it might be a true 1990 football, Topps football set. So we're going to see if that's the case. This is from a collection that I bought in Pennsylvania recently, and it's just been a big mishmash of cards and things. So I guess the first thing we'll do is just see if this is in fact the whole set, and that'll tell us something. So they are certainly not in order. All right, so I don't have to worry about keeping them in order. I'm trying to think, 1990 football. We might have an Emmitt Smith rookie in here. There's Ernest Givens. I think it'll be pretty easy to tell. If there's a Joe Montana in here, then I would say, yes, this is a complete set. If not, then it's been picked through. Also looking for something like Bo Jackson would be in here. And those fantastic quarterbacks of the 90s as well. Dan Marino, John Elway, etc., etc. Also, for me, I'll be looking for Neil Anderson, who was my favorite player back then. I have a personal collection of him. Oh, and there he is. Speak of the devil, this is one I do not have in my collection, so I'm happy to add this one in there. There's a Neil Anderson for my PC right there. Nate Odoms, Tom Rathman, Gary Clark, 1,000-Yard Club, Ernest Biner, Bobby Brister, Pat Swilling. It's probably our closest thing we have to a star so far. That's a bit of a stretch. We'd see some, there's Bernie Kosar. We see Lawrence Taylor probably somewhere in here too. There's Jim Kelly. All right, so that's a good sign. Jim Kelly, the quarterback for the Bills. There's a Joe Montana to Roger Craig, so that's something. These are in good shape too. They're not all the greatest in terms of cut or centering. Randall Cunningham. And certainly this year for Topps was not the best design, I'll say. Marcus Allen. So I have a reason to believe it's probably not completely picked through as Henry Ellard. But not confirmed yet, because there are a couple sleeved cards, so it's clearly been into. It's not certainly not a factory sealed set or anything. I haven't seen any duplicates though, so that's another good sign. Jim Harbaugh, Ickey Woods, doing the Ickey Shuffle. Jerome Brown. Rest in peace, Jerome Brown. Jim Everett. Morton Anderson. Art Monk. Hall of Fame receiver. Phil Simms. Reggie Roby. My favorite Iowa punter of the day. There's a Reggie White. Hall of Famer for the Eagles. There's Phil Simms base card. Okay, so you have Courtney Hall. For some reason, in a plastic sleeve is a Mark Spindler 1990 draft pick out of Pittsburgh. Very strange that would be the one you'd sleeve, but there you have it. All right, still another one sleeved in here. So there's Dexter Carter. So we'll see which one is sleeved in here. Dan Hampton, Morton Anderson, Reggie Roby. We got duplicates. So clearly, there's a Mike Singletary, Art Monk, Keith Millard. So that was our sleeved one. There's Vinny Testaverde. So clearly not a full set here, which is unfortunate. But I tend to run into these a lot where it looks like a full set, and then there's Ronnie Lott, but then you dig into it. Anthony Munoz, our Hall of Famer. And they turn out to not be full sets. I'm going to take this out of the sleeve because it does not deserve to be sleeved. Sorry, Keith Millard. So I wonder if that means that we won't see like the Joe Montana, which will probably be the card you'd pull, I would think, out of here. And a Bo Jackson probably. The Emmitt Smith might be in 1990 Topps Traded, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have to see about that. Leslie O'Neal. Cornelius Bennett. Clay Matthews. Haywood Jeffries. Greg Lloyd. Bruce Smith. Great pass rusher there. Ozzie Newsome. Andre Reed. Mel Gray. Yep. Not seeing some of those bigger cards here. Coming up on halfway through. Billy Joe Tolliver. Phil Simms again. So we got some, like I said, we got some duplicates here. Brad Muster, Don Beebe. Don Beebe with that great hustle play in the World Series, taken out of Leon Lett's hands before he scored on a fumble return. There's Trace Armstrong. Thurman Thomas, that's a good one. Steve Grogan, for you Patriots fans. Mark Rippon. Drew Hill, Pepper Johnson, Ronnie Lott, Warren Moon, Clarence Verdon, Boomer Esiason. It's a good shot of him getting tackled and throwing the ball away. Jim Everett. Anthony Carter. Jesse Tuggle. Ozzie Newsome. Chris Zordich, just Chris Carter. Marion Butts. Daryl Talley. Warren Moon. Howie Long. Jim Harbaugh. Is that Troy Aikman? Yeah, it's Troy Aikman right there. That's another one we haven't seen the base card of. So, Otis Anderson. Benny Blades. I don't know. Seems pretty picked through to me, but picked through but then added duplicates in. So just, I wonder what the story is with this box. There's Al Toon. Warren Moon again. Joe Hildenberg. Checklist. Andre Tippett. Richard Dent. He was a great player for the Bears. Isaac Hema, lived in the Philadelphia area. He turned into a sportscaster in the Philadelphia area. So, good guy, good personality on that guy. I think I'd really like to pull out that Bo Jackson if we could find that one. So, come on, Bo, where are you? This would have been probably one of his, either his last year or one of his last years before he had that hip injury, that terrible football career-ending hip injury that moved him over to baseball full-time. But I don't think we're going to get that lucky. No Joe Montana, no Bo Jackson, no Dan Marino, no John Elway. Very much a picked-through set, or a partial set. But I did get to add one to my personal collection that I did not have in that Neil Anderson. And pulled a few, decent stars out. There's Roger Craig, Vinny Testaverde, Herschel Walker. And that'll do it. So there it is. Kind of a mixed bag there. So join me next time. Maybe it'll be football. Maybe it'll be something else. This collection has been full of surprises already. I'll see you then.